Hi, Scott Wilkinson here, online editor of HomeTheater.com. I'm standing in the HDMI licensing booth with Steve Venuti, the president of HDMI Licensing, to talk about what else? HDMI licensing. Steve, I've heard rumors about HDMI 2.0. Now, I know that you guys don't really like to use version numbers anymore, but how do you respond to that particular rumor?
Actually, we don't like version numbers at all, and as of January this year, we essentially said you no longer can use version numbers in marketing your products, because our version numbers always applied to the specification, never to the marketing. But be that as may, 2.0, you've heard rumors, and they are rumors, I should say, but what they're talking about is that we have made an announcement. Last October, we announced that the consortium that is HDMI right now, which is 7 companies that define the specification, has now launched the HDMI Forum. And this is an open organization. Anybody can join. We have 45 members now. They're the ones that are going to write the next version of the specification. Some people have been calling that 2.0. That's where you hear it.
Okay.
Really what it means is the next version of the specification is written by an industry organization open to anybody who wants to participate. It's $15,000 to join, but anybody who wants to, the forum is that organization. They did announce earlier this week that the next version of the specification, whatever it's called, I don't even know, they'll deal with that, is going to be published by the end of this year, last half of this year. They've said that it will increase bandwidth, and they said it will do some other minor things, maybe some other minor video timings and formats. So that's what's been published.
Good. Now, increasing bandwidth is important, I think, in terms of, well, we can do 3D now, but 4K is a little tricky in the current implementation of HDMI, which is 10.2 gigabits per second, I believe.
That's correct. And so the only 4K formats that are defined are a 24, 25, and 30 hertz versions, which is wonderful. But we all know we're going to need 4K 60, which needs essentially twice the bandwidth of a 4K 30. So, yeah.
So, yes, exactly. Any other improvements that you see coming down the pike?
So those are the ones that are going to come down near term, because that's really an immediate market need, needs to be addressed. You see these 4K panels out there, and so we see that as immediate. The forum also announced that they're going to create a marketing working group to define 2, 3, 5-year roadmap. So that's a parallel process. So that's where all the other stuff that could happen will be discussed, and timing will be figured out, and priorities will be done, and all that.
I'm sure glad you're looking down the road a little farther than this year.
We're trying to be good. We're trying to do what we're supposed to do. And what's great about the forum is it truly is now the industry taking this over, and they need to see down the road, right? Everybody needs to see. So we're going to do what's right and publish what the roadmap so people can understand what's going on.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
You are welcome. Thank you.